Hello everyone, and welcome to another video of Hello Callum. Over there in the distance, there's a glow sheep in the water, hello. There's the Jungle's Cob in the balcony, and HBA who is where we're building. So yeah, right, joke of the day. I knew that was coming, so I'll tell you what, instead of a clapping, I'm going to get like a what sound effect. But yeah, so that one I knew was coming. Right then, over to the game. So, if you saw the have you got any? There's some fireworks. But yeah, so basically, in the last video, me and Happy started building a game about basically just trying to kill like other people, and that's literally it. Usually, like with my games, I've got like lots of like different things that you're trying to do in them. Like it's a bit complicated, but this one, it's like oh, you just went around just smacking each other with a bunch of swords and firing some bows. So that's it. You can see it in the distance. So basically, I we got the outside done pretty much in the last video, and then I started doing some of the outside patterns, and then basically today. No, sorry, outside of video, I just got like the rest of the patterns done, and then I built one of the towers where the spawn's going to be, but I believe HBA is going to do the rest. So yeah, this is what the outside tower looks like. So right then, let's begin. Oh yeah, Callum's got well, it's not my armor, but it looks like my armor because he does my thumbnails sometimes. Oh wait, where's my? Oh, here it is. I was wondering where my chest plate was. So yeah, this is the tower. That's going to set the spawns. Basically, there's going to be 4 of these. HVA is starting work doing those. And then on the front and the sides, I basically finished the patterns. So you can see that this is like what the front pattern looks like. And then I did some little things going up the side for those ones. So also, I did a big pit underneath for when we're doing the redstone. But don't worry, that's yet to come. We're not doing the redstone today. We're going to be doing the arena today. So, firstly, I'm going to need to make a few things. So, I'm going to need a bunch of orange wool. I'm going to need a bunch of purple wool. I'm going to need some slime. I'm going to need some of that. I'm also going to need some purple wool. And some quartz. Where's quartz? Here we go. So, yeah. Then I need to make some quartz steps as well. So, I'll tell you what we'll do for now. Let's just break, say, a hole here. There we go. Just so we can get in and out. So, I did the floor completely black, and then the glowstone I added in. The glowstone is also going to come in handy because it's going to help us mark where everything needs to go. So, basically, it's a very simple arena. It's just, it's a bit, what's it called? A bit mad. So, for that reason, I decided to put the glowstone in first. So firstly, we need to do the steps. So these go 1 block away from the glowstone, and then these are 5 blocks wide, so they go like that. And then basically we're going to do upside down stairs behind them, and then these ones, and then upside down ones, and then basically we're going to keep this going for how high do these go? These go 4 blocks high, so we need to do. Yeah, so then we just need to do 1 more set of steps going across. So it's a little bit laggy today, isn't it? I've just realised it's a little bit laggy. I hope it's not going to affect the video too much. But yeah, then here is where we're going to start doing the wall. So this is going to go all the way to the end in both directions. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll go like 5 in total. But we're going to add some walls, which are going to be on the sides, and the walls. Basically, like I wanted like some places where it was quite dangerous to like go to, because I didn't want it to just be a case of oh you're being chased, you can just drop down and just run away. I wanted there to be some places where you physically just can't drop down. So that's why we're adding in some walls, basically because it makes areas a little bit more dangerous because you get trapped there. So yeah, all of this is going to get filled in. There's going to be a little bit glowstone, but I can add the glowstone in a little bit later on. And then we're going to do the... oh yes, so you can see HBA's done the second orange tower, and then there's just going to be 2 purple ones over there as well. So then we're going to need... oh, I need some glass for this next part. So let's just grab some glass, wherever it is. Here it is. So basically this part is going to go, so it's going to match up with what we've done here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is going to go 6 blocks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this we're going to fill in with the glass like this. I did a glass bridge because I thought it'd be cool because then you can kind of see people as you're walking underneath and above them. That's probably just me being weird, but I thought that was quite cool. So that's the glass bridge. I don't know if you want to start maybe doing the... Maybe if you wanted to start doing the tower, maybe, Callum, whilst I do some of these other parts. So then this part is then going to go the same width, but just go out like one further. So this is just going to go like across to here, and then it's then going to go a little bit different. So now we need to start sloping in. So it's going to go another block in like this, and then it's then going to go across like this. So I think the tower, Callum, needs to be on this side near me. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's important that I get this correct because this is going to mark where everything else is going to be in the arena. That's kind of why I want to do this central pit first, because this is basically going to be quite important for when we go and mark the rest. So I didn't really, and I did this on purpose, I didn't really talk about the arena in the last video. I kind of like said I was going to save it. And I guess since we're doing the arena, I guess I should probably tell you about what's going to be in the arena. So in the arena, it's basically just going to be lots of like high up areas that you can kind of jump around to. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sorry, I can't count and talk at the same time. It's really difficult. But yeah, so then this is just going to go like that. And then here, this is going to line up to make like a perfect circle. So that needs to go to... have I done that right? No, I think this one needs to go to there. And then, yeah, and then it goes with the black stone in the middle. And then with the orange going this way. So yeah, basically there's just going to be like lots of high up areas where you can run to. But then we're going to leave pretty much the entire bottom layer open. We're not actually going to fill in much of this bottom layer. Basically because I like the idea of you being able to run away but not be too safe. Which is why I've left most of the bottom floor open. And then in the middle of these glowstone-like circles that I've kind of created, we're just going to do a few columns like that. Just because it just makes the whole thing just look like it's been held up. It also means that if you want to hide behind them to get a bit of cover or something, then you can also do that. So then this part then needs to go across by... let me have a think about this. So this needs to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So then this is going to go 4 blocks across. I guess it might be easier for me to do both sides together. Like, instead of me working just on one side, I think that's going to make it building this a little bit more simple. And then it's then going to go, so then on... Wait, I should probably do this on this side, just because I haven't done the glass part for that side yet. So then this is then going to go to here, and then it's then basically just going to keep going in until we get to a point. And I think, is that right? Yep, that looks perfect. And actually, I know this is right, because there's going to be a block of glowstone straight in the middle. So it's all working now. Like sometimes when I go to build, I'll be like, wait, why have I got this wrong? And then all my dimensions don't line up. But the good thing is that because like of where we're building and stuff, like it just makes it just like quite a lot simple. And like I took like so many screenshots of this game just because it's such like a bit of a mad arena that I just wanted the arena to just look as cool as we can. We should probably go to bed just because it's very dark. And so let's just hop up. I did put a bed in the tower, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to make another one. Do I have a... here we go. We've got a little bit of wood. So let's just go and just do the another bed. So I guess I'll do a purple one because we're going to need a purple one in the middle. So yeah, so HB, if you come to bed... And then we can, then we can continue in the morning. So I don't want to get any of the, like the mechanical stuff done. I don't want to get, well, apart from like one thing, I don't actually want to get any of the what's called like the counting mechanism or the mechanism that's going to switch which game mode you're playing. I'm going to do that next episode, just because it just makes our life just a little bit simpler. So that's this part done basically. Like this staircase is going to go here. So because like both of the spawn rooms are next to each other, what you could do if you wanted to is literally both run up the stairs, and then we're going to add in a if I just make like a crafting table here, I can make some black stone walls. This is actually why I decided to use blackstone as the middle block, because I quite like the look of the blackstone with the orange and the purple. So that's kind of why I went with blackstone. So that's going to go like that, and then on this side is going to be a tunnel, and this is going to lead to probably my favourite part of the entire map, and that is because this tunnel is going to be dangerous in two different ways. Firstly, it's a very long corridor, so there's going to be like pretty much no way you can escape from the opponent if you get trapped here. But the main reason why it's going to be deadly is because there's going to be dispensers inside of the tower, and in the tower, in the dispensers, there's going to be wind charges. And this part it's by far my favourite thing of the entire game. It's just so when we do like our little testigos, like you can kind of get people trapped there, and then you can kind of like run out, step on the pressure plate, run back up, and then the wind charges will launch across and just launch the opponents into the air. It's really funny, and that was actually the reason why the walls of this game had to be so tall. Basically, because when we were doing the test originally, in like when I first started designing the game, you could kind of land on top of the wall, and I didn't like that because it meant that you were kind of like you could just then run across the wall and people couldn't hit you and stuff. So I made it so the walls are a lot taller, but by far this is going to be probably the one of the most dangerous places in the entire game to get trapped in, because if you get trapped here, like there's not really much you can do. Like you can kind of like move around a little bit, but honestly, like the chance of you being able to escape is almost like slim to none. So for that reason, I think this is going to be probably one of the more deadlier places in the map to go, but could be very rewarding if you do end up getting one of the opponents trapped in this little spot, which is why I came up with the idea of having the wind charges. And then there's going to be a tower. The tower is going to serve one purpose. It's just like a place for you to go up to that's quite high up. And also it's quite like a safe place as well, because you can kind of go in the tower. There's a little bit of cover, and then there's like it's just quite like a safe place if you want to get your health up, or if like you want to stop people from being able to shoot you. But the problem with the tower is that there's going to be quite a few different ways that you can actually get up to the tower. So there's going to be like there's going to be two little bits of parkour which you're going to be able to do from the other sides, and then there's also going to be an entranceway from the bottom as well, and also from the middle there's going to be a few ladders which you can jump up to get onto the tower. So there's like 4 different ways you can get up to that tower. So even though like it's a pretty safe place to go, and it's probably going to be a place people will go to get their health up, it's also going to be probably a more risky place to get trapped in, which is why I quite like the tower, because originally, like when we were doing our tests, people kept going into the tower and just like camping in them. Which I thought at first was a bit of a pain, because it was like, people aren't really using the rest of the arena. But to be fair, like it does end up in some quite funny moments, and like there are quite a lot of bow battles, and then you can like knock someone off the tower and then jump up. It's just going to be, I think, just like quite a funny place where if you want to like get someone trapped in, it's very easy to get them trapped into that location. But yeah, we've got this tower done so quickly, and you can see HVA is doing a fab job doing the towers as well for the spawn rooms. Like we're going to get this whole arena done like in no time at all, and then by the time like that we get to doing the rest of the mini game, which we probably won't be able to do today, but hopefully by the next video we'll be able to actually come in, and then we'll actually be able to start doing the redstone. Now, I'm going to be honest. The redstone isn't hard, but it's a little bit confusing to understand, mainly because the redstone's doing a lot of different things. So, in concept, it's a pretty. I think I've come up with a pretty simple way to do the redstone, but it is a little bit confusing to get if you're new to redstone. So what I'm going to do is when we actually get to doing the redstone episode, I'm actually going to try and explain as best as I can what it's doing, because it's going to basically be doing lots of different things. We need a lever. There's going to be a lever in each tower, which you can pull basically to mark that you're ready, and then when everyone's ready, that will open a little trapdoor to let everyone into the arena. And then there's also going to be a counting mechanism, basically. So each time someone dies, there's going to be like a little scoring system, which is basically just going to mark one life gone for that team. But then also we need a way to be able to switch the game from being a free for all or a 2v2. So then there's basically just going to be a button outside of one of the towers that basically we can press to basically switch the game depending on what we want to play, which I think is quite cool, because when I was designing the game, I realised that if I did it as just a 2v2 all the time, it meant that every time you'd have to play, you would need to get like 4 people on. And I feel like it'd be more fun if you could kind of like get some people on, but then like if you only had 2 of you, you can still have a game of it, which is why I came up with the idea to do it as a free fall as well. So it should hopefully be good. I am really excited to do the tournament for this game. And to be honest, if we get this progress like done as fast as we are today, like we're going to be able to go and play this game in like no time at all. Like honestly, we're doing so well at just like getting everything finished. Like I think that probably by the end of this episode, we're going to have this whole arena finished, and then we can literally just go into the next video and just start doing the redstone. So yeah, so pretty much this is what the arena is going to be. There are going to be a few more columns. I need to do a purple one there. The tower is going to have gaps in it as well. That's going to be another thing that's going to have inside of it. Basically, just because of just as like little like shooty areas where you can go to if you want. I think the steps go. Do they go like this, or do I need to go one back? Okay, so I need to go one back. Okay, I was thinking it was a bit too close, so this just needs to go like this here, and then these ones we then just need to fill in with the other purple wool, and then the black stone walls, which I need to just get a few more of. These are just going to go up the other side. I might be able to do the redstone for the wind charge section today, just because it's quite simple. Like it's not difficult, but I kind of wanted. I didn't know whether to do like the whole redstone episode in one and just do everything that was redstone related in one episode. So I think that I might end up being able to do some of that redstone today. But we'll see based on like how well we get some of this done. So here, let me see if I can. So we are going to need a few more walls. These walls are actually going to go up the side here as well, so I can kind of just start marking some of those. And so basically, you can run up here if you want, and it's quite like a nice location to kind of get like a good overview of the map. And so I then think it goes. I think it goes one higher to here. Yeah, that looks right. So then this is just going to go across to here, and then that will be a wall. Let's just put the purple wall just going across here like this. And then in the middle of this, we're just going to fill this in with stained glass is the other plan. Oh, this doesn't look right. Oh, that's because this needs to go to there like that. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this side looks a little bit more symmetrical than that side, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I think this is right. I think it's just me just being a little bit paranoid, but I think this is correct. Let me just double check and have a very quick look at this. So Where's the one that I want? Here it is. So it should go, yeah. So this one just needs to come down like this here. And then we're just going to go and just grab some stained glass paints, and then we're just going to fill that in. And I'll tell you what, I'll do the redstone. I'll go and start doing some of the redstone for the wind charges, because that's quite simple, and at least that'll be like a part of the redstone finished. So let's just make like a bunch of these into glass panes. I don't think I'm going to need the glass for anything else. I am going to need some blackstone pressure plates. I'm also going to need some redstone, and I think that should be fine. So basically, what this going to... Oh, I need the dispensers. It'd be quite hard to do a wind charge dispenser without any dispensers. So let's just go and just put these dispensers down. Doesn't this just look transformed though already? Like when we came in here, this arena was just completely empty. And then like now it's just been so transformed, and I promise that like this redstone is so unbelievably simple. Like it might seem like the most confusing thing in the world, but I promise it is actually going to be super, super easy. It might be worth going back to bed, by the way, just because it is getting a little bit dark. So I'll tell you what, let's hop to bed, and then we can begin doing some of the other bits of redstone. But yeah, so if we just hop in. Oh, I think HBA is sleeping in the tower. It's actually that's a good sign, because it means that some of the towers are finished. So yeah, so let's just go and start doing some of the redstone. So literally all that it's going to be is there's just going to be like a trail of redstone linking from those pressure plates to the dispensers. That is literally it. It's the only part of the map that actually has any mechanical things in it. Like all of the rest of the map is quite it's quite redstone free, but this part of the map is the only one that's actually got anything in it. Oh, these pressure plates need to go one further to here. Okay, I'll probably add like a whole load of glowstone and stuff like off camera. It doesn't matter so much for doing it for now, but gosh, it's dark in here. Let's just put like a few torches in here just for now. So firstly, let's do some of the spots where the redstone torches are going to go. So basically, we're just going to do some. I need to make some redstone, and then I'm going to need. I think I'm going to need 6 of these. So let's make 6 redstone torches. And so basically, these are just going to go directly underneath. That's a good sign. You can hear them clicking. And then basically, we're just going to do. I am actually going to need a few repeaters, but that's okay. So then let's just do some. I think if I just put redstone. If I fill that gap in, and then I can just kind of just do that go into there, and then let's just go and just grab some repeaters quick, and then we can just put like a bunch of just random items inside of these, and then that should be fine to do that. So let's just grab some stone, and then I'm going to need, how many of these am I going to need? Oh wait, I need to make some more torches. I'll tell you what, let's make just enough torches so I can make 6 repeaters. I guess is going to be a good idea, and I should probably clear my inventory out of just like some of this stuff that I don't need. So yeah, so let's just go and let's just put this. There is going to be something down here as well, but I'll get to that in a second. So let's just pile up with just anything, and then basically I'm then just going to do 3 repeaters, which are just going to go like that. And there we go. So that should be this side working. Let's just oh, there's a trader in the game. Trader, this isn't going to be. I mean, it's fine for now, but when it actually comes to the tournament, this isn't going to be a very good game to want to step on. Oh, there we go. I think it worked. But let's just go and let's just put like some random things in, and let's. Oh wait, I put a firework in. Oh, that's going to be funny. Let's see if it fires. There we go. Right, let's grab these, and let's just get the purple one done, and then that should be that should be the redstone at least finished. So if we just grab, let's just grab anything just to pile up with. I guess let's just grab like a bunch of stone. And for now, ow! Oh, hello. I heard a zombie. Oh, are you finished? Oh, great. So if you want HBA, maybe just help out with some of the arena. So if there's anything that we've missed, there's a few like columns and stuff. There are going to be some like ladders and things as well. Also, there's going to be these little areas. These are going to be like little rooms as well. Maybe if you want to do some of those. So right, let's just start with getting the getting some of this first part done. So let's just go and just break this away. I'm going to have to put down a few torches because I can't really see. Let's just pile up. And then we can just do that. Also, HB, if you want, in some of the chests in the rooms, maybe if you start filling them up with like a bunch of the equipment that we're actually going to use in the game, could be something else that maybe you could do. Just because that's something that's going to have to be done anyway. So you might, so that would be quite nice to do. So let's just put these down, and then I believe this is this side working as well, and then this wall is going to come down to here, and then this part is going to be quite interesting. So there's going to be a room here, and this room serves only one particular purpose, and that is basically just to be like a place where you can go to basically like get your hearts up, because we realise that in the map it's quite like it's quite hard to kind of stop like people from regaining their health, and I want this game to be like as fair as possible. So that's going to go like that. So yeah, so that's that part done. I think the tower is. Oh, so maybe if you want to do maybe some of the slits in the walls, Callum, for the tower, and whilst you do that, I am going to do what you are currently doing, which is the slime launcher. So this needs to go in the middle. This goes 3 blocks wide, and then I think it then goes 5 across. So this will go to here. Let me just pick up some of this. Oh, do I not have? Oh, let me just drop, and let me just pick up all this black wool, and then I can just start putting this. And then we're then going to put what's it called? What's the block called? Crying obsidian. This is then just going to go around the edge. I went with crying obsidian for one very particular purpose, and that is because it's shiny. And that is the only reason I picked crying obsidian. And then we're just going to do the crying obsidian around like this. But I'm also going to just put like some blocks underneath the crying obsidian, because crying obsidian does emit particles. It's a little bit like, do you know the cherry leaves off of the cherry trees where they kind of drop particles? It's a little bit like that. And the problem is that if this is constantly dropping particles, it's going to really lag the game. So to basically stop people from using lag as an excuse for why they keep failing, I've basically just done. I'm just going to put some blocks underneath there, just so they can't say that it was lag that caused them to die. So let's just go and let's just quickly just make a quick hopper clock, which is just going to go underneath. So to make hopper clock, I just need I need a bunch of chests, and then I need a bunch of iron, and then a bunch of these, and then I'm also going to need a. I bet you I haven't got what I've came here to do. What's dying? Oh! A wolf just killed a fox. I was like, "What's dying?" And then I just heard like I just heard a wolf just. I heard a fox just like dying in the background. Oh, that's a bit sad. Right, let's get let's make a comparator. How do we make comparators again? Isn't it stone and stone and like a bunch of quartz and stuff? Here we go. And actually, I am going to need another repeater just to do the just because I need the signal just travel a little bit further. So, right, this is going to go underneath, and then basically we're just then going to link up a hopper clock. So actually, I am going to have to break this middle tower. Let's just start by just doing the redstone torch tower that's just basically just going to go up. Can I? I don't think I can reach that. So let's just pile up with just anything, and then basically then I'm just going to put a torch there. Once again, I can just fill that in with a different block, and then underneath here, I'm going to need a second redstone torch. So let's just make another torch, and then there we go. And then basically, I'm then just going to do it. So this just basically just goes around in an infinite loop. So let's just do it about here-ish. I've got about 5, so I should have enough in order to do like a circle. So let's just do like 5 going around like that. And then if I just grab my comparator, I can then do it so this basically will loop around, and then we'll go straight into it like that. And then if I just put anything in there, let's just put a bit of this glowstone dust. basically, that's going to mean that every now and again, that slime launcher will get launched. There's no way I can... I'm not thinking about turning that on and off, by the way. I think I'm just going to leave that just always permanently just going. Oh, there we go. I've got a bit... So there we go. I'll tell you what. Let's use this to get up. Oh, I was about a second off. Oh, I keep running over it by mistake. There we go. And then up here, we're just going to do some more blackstone walls, which are just going to... so, do you love how there's a crafting table over there? And there's one over there as well. It's just there's no point like making a crafting, like going over to one when like you've got wood on you. Right, let's just do this. So I think that goes like that. This looks really good, actually. I'm quite happy with this. And then also we're going to do I guess I can do this now since the tower's finished, but there's just going to be like a few ladders which are basically just going to be on the side here. I think they're going to go there. Yeah, so they're going to go about here-ish, so you can climb to the top. And then we're actually going to do... Oh, Callum, this looks a bit... is that fine? I'm thinking that tower looks a bit small, but I don't know if that's me, or if it is just a small tower. Tell you what, let's come up to the the top. Also these half slabs, they need to be blackstone brick. Just because that's what I... Yeah, and then these deep slate tiles, they're meant to be blackstone brick as well. Right, let me just go and just grab... Oh, tell you what, let's use the slime launcher to get up. Since I've made it now, I might as well use it. And then let's just make a few more of these ladders. Yeah, this tower does feel a bit small. I think it needs to be one block... I think it might need to be about 2 blocks bigger, Callum. Yeah, I think it needs to be about 2 blocks bigger, coming like forward this way. Oh my gosh! Oh, I could watch that all day. There was just the wandering trader and his llamas just went on top of the slime launcher and just kept launching in the air. Right, let's have a quick snooze. And then, to be honest, I think we're actually going to be very close to... well, we can end the episode because we'll be going on for like half an hour, and then yeah, we can... And then we could do that. So, to be honest, we've got like most of the redstone done. There's a few things which, like, obviously we need to like tidy up and things, and like I want to add in some of the columns and stuff. But to be honest, most of the game is finished. So what we'll do is we'll tidy up the arena. We'll get it like to a point where it is finished at the current moment, and then we'll come back and we'll go and do the redstone next time. And what's that? Oh, I was gonna say that sign's just blank for me, HB. Let's see what he's gonna be putting. You died on... I remember we did a test ago and you died on the launcher. There's like an army of just creatures which are just like lingering at the bottom of this game. But yeah, so we'll get all of that done in between this episode and the next. But next time, I'm afraid to say, is going to be the redstone episode. So we'll be doing that. But then, after we've done the redstone, we'll be able to come and play this game. And I cannot wait. So let's get this game done as quickly as we can, so we can actually just go and straight play it. But yeah, thank you to both of my helpers for joining. Thank you so much to everyone for watching. And I'll see you all at some point. Ow.